So, but how you doing today? What's going on? Hope you're doing well. I think it's all set up here. Where'd I put the chat box? I think it still should be there. So probably make it a little bit bigger. I don't know. I'm still, like I said, I'm messing with new stuff because I'm not using what's it called anymore? I'm not using Streamlabs as much anymore. There's still a little bit of remnants, like this is still here, but everything else has been changed. The alert box has been changed, the chat box has been changed. It's all attached to my bot now. Not really for any particular reason. Just decided, I guess it kind of, oh god. Why is it still there? Oh, I must not have changed it. Yeah, like I didn't really grow up with it. Hold on, let me fix something. Do I still have it? No, it should be easy to get. Let me just go here and... Right, I remember now. I'm sorry, I'm having a big, slow brain moment right now. Let me, okay. There we go. Yeah, that's the right one. Like, the idea of it is cool, and I enjoy it. It's just, I don't know, I'm just probably just being a huge weenie, but I like what I like, and I don't like what I don't like. Blah. Let me open up Vampire Survivor. Sorry I'm taking so goddamn long. I honestly, like, forgot how long it takes my tank of a computer to start up sometimes. So fighting has been looking pretty cool, just now. New Shrive updates look interesting. I haven't looked at them yet. And then 6 looks really good. I was talking about it yesterday. I like the look of that game. Looks real fun. I have to update it? Oh, God. It's all great. Googly moogly. It's all going to shit. Alright, give me a minute. Let me just play music. Wait, I think it's already done. Yeah. I was about to, like, literally go, oh, I guess I need to wait, everybody. Sorry. But it was, like, only, like, 7 megabytes. Literally just making too much out of nothing. What else has been up? I just saw something recently. Right, new Castlevania show. I didn't see the first one. I don't know. I might see the second one. The what's it called? Nocturne. I like the look of it. It's got Richter in it, and Richter's pretty cool. I like dudes who are cool. Is it capturing? Hello? Game. So I haven't played this game in a hot minute. Oh, sick! I'm glad to hear that 6 looks really nice. I'm excited to see when we'll get into the game. Why is it being like this? Come on, OBS. Alright, fine, we'll just do window capture. Alright. It's been a hot minute, let's see if I remember how to play, or if I even really did. Let's just start playing some chill music just to hang out for a minute. That's when I'm done playing a session or two of this, I'll boot up Digimon. I want to play as, I want to just play as Corda more, I think. What I want to get, it was... Excuse me. Santa Water. Pugnala. Do I have Pugnala? I think I do. I don't have Pugnala. I have Florida. I do. You can taunt your opponents, but yeah, that does look goofy. People have been pointing out it's very Soul Calibur, and yeah, it really is. 5,000 coins. Yeah, don't know to unlock everybody. I'm gonna just keep going. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Give me Porta, I guess. Can I power up anything before we go? I'm being weird about this. I'm just still trying to just figure stuff out of what I'm trying to do. Just need to get more coins. Alright, let's just go. But let's work on the library a little bit. Fighting games are my jam. I talked about it a lot yesterday. I'm not going to try to go into it too much, but it is a blast. I want to get better at them, but I haven't really been super energetic and in the right mindset for them. I've been watching a lot of videos about them and hearing like people talk about them, so I do have that desire going for me, though. And watching the new stuff come out about 6 has really put me in the right mindset for that. I feel like fighting games can still survive without like too much hassle. It's just a matter of like what they want to be. I feel like traditional fighters can still excel even now in a day where people really feel like there's a lot of things barring them from like improving. Like you don't have to worry about just being the best or whatnot, right? It's just a matter of playing the games. Give me this one. I have talked a lot of like shit about like NRS games and whatnot, like mostly just because I don't know. I feel like a lot of their bread and butter is just like, yeah, we have excessive violence because, you know, ooh, look at us. And, like, I get it. It's not like it's that, like, impressive anymore, but I get it. I have joked before in saying, oh, they're not real fighting games until Sonic Fox touches them. I don't, like, fully believe that, though. I think they're interesting. But, like, maybe that's the way, like, a lot of more games need to go? I don't know. I don't know what's the best thing for fighting games in general. I'm not, like, a soothsayer. I'm just somebody who plays them for fun and also sometimes for glory. So I'm not probably the best person to have, like, on a discussion of what would be best for this, like, genre, you know? So I know a thing or two, but I don't know everything. You know what I mean? And that's okay. It's okay to not know everything. Ooh. Where's it leading me? How far do I have to go? Medusa heads! But yeah, I was thinking about, like, I'm sorry for dropping Resident Evil, I just didn't really gel with the controls. Like, I like playing the game enough, and I was able to do, like, decently, but, like, I can't I can't wrap my brain around it, I'm sorry. I feel bad for just kind of dropping it like that, but sometimes these things tend to happen. I really need to look at more footage of 6 and just play more games. I really want to play just a bunch of, like, Third Strike and whatnot. I would love to have, like, nights where I just have, like, people in the chat just play games with. That are fighting games, like, through Fightcade or whatnot, but... I would like to grow my channel, just to know how if I, like, really can. Not, I feel like that I really can, it's just, like, how do I do it effectively? Like, just growing the community. So I don't know what I'm doing that much. So I also just want to, like... I don't want to make money just to survive. I want to make, like, enough so I can, like, go, hey, you helped me out, homie, sick. Here's me paying you back. I think you're really cool, and I appreciate you. Like, that's really what I really, really, really want to do if I get, like, a bit more publicity and start making, like, bigger money is go, alright, dope. Just here. throwing money at you. Get owned. Bite this kindness, forehead. It really is at the end of the day. You know, I'll work on getting Sanawar? I don't know what she did. Probably Sanawar. I know I was just helped out today because I needed money for a hard drive. I bought a tool to like extract stuff out of it, and what do you know? When you get the thing, it just decides, I'm not gonna work, bud. So I was like out of luck for a bit, but I'm getting a new one delivered thanks to a homie who was cool enough to help me out when I needed it. And I want to just fucking pay people back, not because I feel like I have an obligation to, but because I want to. Like, I want to like be able to make more money and better content to repay the kindness I've gotten. That's mostly the reason I've been like a little bit more like, oh, I want to improve stuff. What do I need to do to improve a lot of the time? Because I just want to go, alright, yeah, like, y'all have done fucking the coolest thing just by helping me out. Because sometimes I don't have, like, the energy to do anything. And I appreciate you all for helping me. It really means a lot to me. And I just want to be able to say, yeah, thanks, dear. Hey, you're okay, get in. You know, fucking crazy taxi bullshit. What's that? Oh, I'm dead! That's what that is. Alright. I'm gonna go with Imelda. I'm gonna work a bit more on this. This game's really good, by the way. I love Vampire Stars. I just haven't been playing it very much, because I've just been, like, not in much of a big video game mood. Of just, like, playing them. Like, I'll watch people, like, just chill out and play them, but, like, as far as just playing them myself, I've been kind of, I don't know, not playing them as much as I would like to, especially when it comes to fighting games. It's actually kind of just a huge, giant bummer. So I'd love to be playing them, like, way more, but the soul is willing, but the flesh is weak, basically. Like, mostly what I've been playing games have mostly just been, like, RPGs or randomizers. Been lately RPG randomizers. Because Paper Mario Randomizer is actually a lot of fun. I'm messing around with this 1C where it shuffles around even party, partner locations. So I've been trying to figure out the best way to do that, and that's actually really interesting. I want to show off more of that too, because they added a bunch of stuff to it recently, so I would love to just show it off to more people, because it's actually really cool. Yeah, there really are too many games coming out. Like, it's hilarious how many are coming out. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah. Like, I would love to just be able to play more games, but, like, I've just been, I don't know, a lot more drained lately for whatever reason. And I would like to just, be able to do a lot more stuff, but energy at an all-time low. I've been working on it, though. I got some stuff done today. Mowed a little bit of the back lawn. I updated the bot a lot more with all this stuff, basically. Oh, yeah, that would be really fun. I would love to have more people to play Mario Party with. Like, I know that, Jonesy has voiced them being available to do that, and I would love to just do that. I just need, like, a couple more people to play with, really. But Mario Party, like, nights would be really fun. Just rip off more popular content creators than me, like Lythero and, Wooly. That'd be fun. I have a lot of fun ideas I'd love to do for the stream. And playing through Digimon has been like one of the big ones I've been kind of holding on to. Then there's a tournament that I'm going to be hosting pretty soon and stuff like that. So that's another one that's going to be really exciting for me. And pretty soon, I mean literally in August. So I have to work a bit more on setting everything up for that. Probably commission somebody to make the thing. I need to have at least $20 by then to have a what's it called? To have a prize, because there is going to be a prize in the tournament. I used to like put out the word a bit more, but I'm really excited about this. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while, but I wanted to wait until maybe I need to be a bit more popular before I'm able to like just host a tournament. It's like, yo, who am I and whatnot, but like I've decided this is just my big fuck it year. Give it the old fuck it adjustment. So I've just been kind of doing things that I wanted to save for later and just kind of doing it now. So look out, Undertale might be this year when I just throw up my hands and go fuck it and you just play through Undertale. Who knows? I still don't know the best way to like community build. I'm hoping I'm reaching a wider audience in some way, shape, or form. It'd be cool if I was, and if I am, hello. It's nice to meet you. I'm Viv, I run this shindig, and I thank you for tuning in to my little slice of the internet. Hoping I can increase a little bit of my reach. Cool. Oh shit, thank you. I appreciate that. I haven't changed that yet. I have to fix that up. That's still the oh wait, no, that's not changed. That's still the one off of what's the fuck called? Brain not functioning. Off of Stream Labs. There we go. I don't know, I've been like lagging a lot today. I'm on my Adderall today, and I'm still just having trouble just formulating sentences and moving around from time to time. I'm trying though. I suppose so, yeah. And how hardy are these guys? Yeah, of course it's not. Oh, I might be in trouble. Oh, wait, no, I'm not. Okay, we're good. I do want to kill this, Mantis, though, because I want to get, an item out of him, so we have the roulette thing. Oh, well, never mind. Never mind. Just have to wait till that levels up first. I hope the tournament is at the very least a success. I'd love to host more like that in the future. Like, maybe run some other stuff from now, like, from time to time as well. It'd be really fun. Or just, hey, want to play, like, a Smash tournament or something like that? I feel like a Smash tournament would be a little bit more popular than, like, my Under Night tournament, but hopefully it should at least bring in a decent amount of people. Maybe. I'm not certain, but we're gonna just try it by ear, I suppose. For Under Night, it's going to be the catch is that you only get to play as one character, and that one character is the mascot of the tournament, basically. One Mr. Akatsuki, who sometimes appears on the alerts and whatnot, and it's been one of the dancing gifts I've been cycling out from time to time. Tomorrow, though, I am likely doing the Salty Bet thing, so if you have, like, a lot of channel points, to them for that. Salty Bet's a lot of fun. There will be a flashing warning on the stream, because some of those characters can get a little bit hard on the eyes. maybe Twitch's encoding at least make it a little bit tolerable, but just in case it's not, just a reminder, I'll have another one tomorrow. It won't be my usual time of like 5 o'clock. It'll probably be around like 3-ish. I'll be up late tonight specifically because I'm dead. I'm hanging out with homies. Alright. Let me at least power up, I guess. Seems like who I should really just be playing right now. I'm still having a hard time with this character crisis, especially when nobody really unlocks anything yet. Let's see. Let me go back up. So Mario, Christine, Pentagon level 7. All right, I guess I'll work on that. Oops. Let me try this character again. Maybe I'll try out Arca. Oh, and Under Night is the version of Under Night we're going to be playing is going to be the Steam version. That's also important. I don't have any other version, so unfortunately. I was actually really waiting for rollback from the Under Night as well, but that's not gonna happen for a little bit, I think. Just based on not only hearsay, but just the state of everything happening right now. Because make no mistake, the pandemic is not over, right? So I don't expect them to be working on, like, having it come out in the near future, but I imagine it's, like, coming pretty soon. And, like, when I say, like, I guess what I'm trying to also talk about is, like, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to talk about, like, popularity and shit. Like, I don't want to be, like, the most popular. I would just like to have, like, enough that I can subsist on and help out other people if the need arises, really. Like, this is my job. I've been really being hit a lot by, like, just... not only just executive dysfunction, but just, like, fatigue lately. It's been really nightmarish. So, any little bit helps as far as just getting my name out there and whatnot. So, I'd appreciate it if you could help me out a little bit. And if not, that's cool, too. I'm trying to be a lot more positive about this stuff, but sometimes some days are easier than others, basically. On a positive note, not related to, like, work and shit, it's officially summer as far as I'm concerned. It's fucking crab night at the house, baby. I'm excited. I haven't had any yet, because I literally just got in, and I had to do the show beforehand, so after the stream is done, I'm fucking chowing the hell down. Can't stop me. Melted butter, the whole 9. Salted, hell yeah, I'm fucking in there. Aye. What should I get, like, Clover to level 4? Might be just another hidden achievement. One thing I kind of wish the achievements were like is, like, I think the best, like, visual representation of achievements was done best by Sakurai. Cause, like... oh, no! That's a different thing. That's a different thing. But also, hi, Floral. How's your day been? I've been running my mouth about, like, work and the tournament coming soon. Also just trying to hopefully get my, myself out there a bit more as far as getting people to show up to the stream. How have you been? Working hard? Hardly working? Ow, not paying attention. Streamer needs to look at what they're doing. Oh! There we go. Lesbianism power comes when we get to Digimon, which will be sooner than later, I imagine. I just want to try to unlock something. should really play Sonic Rush one of these days, but I want to get, like, I have to set up, like, a DS capture, because I want to do it with the touchscreen stuff, too, just get the Chaos Emeralds. Yeah, I understand what that's like. I've been doing a lot of that myself lately, so I understand. Hopefully you're able to get to what you gotta get to sooner than later, though. I'm rooting for you, homie. Your game is sick. I need to work on my latest game idea, too, with Jonesy. I have to talk to him about that. I haven't done it yet. I need to give people some... Yeah, I completely agree with you. Like, I don't think ever top the cinematic masterpiece that is Morbius, the MCU. The answer is that it can't. They won't be able to. Yeah, that's also true. Also, like, a good visual now would be a nice game to, like, you know, cut my teeth on as far as game dev goes. I haven't actually made a full game before, ever, so something small like that would be nice. God, I would love that. I would love to bring it back a third time. Like, that would be so funny. I want it so bad. You have no idea. I want them to constantly bring back Morbius as hard as they can. Never stop. Morbius Chapter 70 million. Who cares about, like, Iron Man 74? I want to see Morbius. Like, I don't really, like, talk about the MCU that much. There's a couple movies that I like Black Panther and Thor Ragnarok and a couple of other movies. I'm coming around the corner on Thor Ragnarok, though, just because of, like, proximity, but that's beside the point. Where was I going with this? I was saying something. What was I talking about? Please refresh my memory. I legit don't remember. Oh, right. I remember what I was talking about. I was talking about, like, my worst fear for the MCU. And my worst fear for the MCU is, something I feel like they wouldn't be above doing. And that is, They disappear after a while. They're just there to keep you with the mini-boss. My biggest fear for the MCU has to be, like, the potential for, like, Ironheart to be, Tony's daughter instead of, an unrelated character. 'Cause I can smell that on the horizon. They would do that. Just go, alright, we know she's supposed to be black, but listen. You all like Iron Man, right? Well, here's Iron Man 3! The third one! You know what some people are just like, you know some people are really Morbius 2? You know what? Yeah, honestly, like, a Morbius 2 that no one goes to see would be impeccable. I want that. I want that so bad. I want them to stop being the Marvel Cinematic Universe and start being the Morbius Cinematic Universe. Let's go. Sign me up. I love Gear music so much. I know I want to, like, have... I don't intend to kick the bucket anytime soon, let me preface this with that. But when I give up the Ghost, I want either my Funeral Dirge either be the world's shittiest MIDI or something composed by Mr. Shwatari. That's what I want. Either or. I'm cool with either. Or at the very least, a sound-alike of the Shwatari. Like, I feel like the only bad part about this Morbius thing is that we're giving Jared Leto more publicity than he really deserves. But it's, like, so funny, right? I think that just being associated with Jared Leto sucks, but, like, because I know the dude is, like, human refuse. I don't want to, like, detract from anybody who's, like, rightfully disgusted by the guy. Like, at all. Very on theme music for this. It's a me, Morbius, yeah. I can't wait for, God, that Mario movie's gonna be so bad. It's gonna be fucking ridiculously bad. Like, it's so funny looking back on, like, 2017, 2018, when the first things about the Sonic movie were coming out. And everybody was like, oh, there's nothing good that can come out of this. And they sold off the first design for movie Sonic, everybody threw up. And, like, looking back, it's hilarious. Because the Sonic movies have been really, really, really good. Kind of incredible. You get off me? No, I'm dead. I didn't unlock anything this time either. Alright, I have to try to get the, what's it called, though? I have the Santa Water. No, I want to get the Pentagram at the level 7. We're getting shown at the level 7. This one? Mooncake level 7? I should work on that, too. Give me Porta again. Porta Bell Mushroom. Like, I have to ask, how sick are we of just, like, Marvel just kind of, like, not even just Marvel, just Disney as a corporation is kind of bogarting the movie scene. Because there's nothing, like, there's a lot of things that are original coming out, but it's just, like, I'm so sick of superhero movies. Like, I'm going to see Into the Spider-Verse, but, like, I don't really care about any other superhero movies. I don't. Like, legit. Like, I laugh about Morbius 3 and 4 and 17, and I want those things to happen, hopefully with a different actor, but, like, I can't be bothered anymore. It's not that they're, like, mainstream now, but, like, I feel like the way that the MCU has branded itself, the way of you need to watch all of these blockbusters, all of these Netflix shows to understand the deep, like, tapestry we're weaving here. It's like, good job inventing comic books again, idiot. You know? Yeah, that's another thing. Like, I'm just kind of sick of sequels. That's probably the best way to narrow it down, is I'm just sick of sequels. Like, Iron Man 75! Whoa. Like, come on. Are we really so bereft from creativity? And I know we're getting, like, new stuff, but, like, in between all the new stuff, you're getting remake, sequel. Ugh, I'm so sick of it, you know? I'm just tired. Like, sure, if you like it, good on you. I'm not here to tell you that, like, your taste in media is bad, except when it is. But, like, we have to realize that at a point, like, all we're really doing when it comes to, like, these movies and these, like, big blockbusters from Disney, and all these Disney movies coming out, everybody are just, like, losing their minds over that. We're just, like, we're just kind of getting roped in by a corporation that doesn't give, like, literally anything, doesn't care about us in any way, shape, or form, and, like, it's just kind of banal at this point, you know? There's nothing really to it anymore. We're just being proud of being consumers, and that's kind of soulless at a point, you know? And I'm going to stress, I am not saying this as somebody who's on, like, a high horse saying this and talking down to people. I am also not immune to things that I enjoy that have been bad for a while. I mean, look at me. I'm a Pokemon fan. You know? So, this is commiseration, not me trying to lord superiority over people. Except when it counts. Because I'm going to, like, lord my superiority of haven't watched a single goddamn thing of Game of Thrones till I go to my grave. Y'all can't take that away from me. You won't. You won't. Not for a minute. Not for a microsecond. I'm also gonna hold the not a Disney adult over people's heads, though. I am gonna do that. I will do that. Is it callous? Is it mean? Maybe. Do I care that much? 50-50. James Turner's new game. What game was that? I have to refresh my memory. I don't actually think I know who James Turner is. I might, but my brain is just, you know, grinding to a halt. Speaking of the Pokemon games and whatnot, I've been playing, like, a little bit of, like, different ones here and there, just mostly just, like, updated versions or, like, quality of life things, and I gotta say, speaking, like, personally, I think, like, I was having a discussion with somebody saying, oh, yeah, Pokemon's gameplay loop is boring, and, like, yeah, I get it, like, Pokemon is very simple by nature, right? It's baby's first JRPG, and I get that. I kind of enjoy it just being kind of simplistic, just kind of run through, though. I don't think too much about it, even though I kind of put a lot of thought into, hey, I want to have this Pokemon, and shit like that. But, I feel like if, like, there are just better monster raising games that exist, like, Digimon exists, the Dragon Quest Monsters exists. There's so many, like, different games give you entirely different experiences while kind of having, like, a similar feel to Pokemon. And I think one of the more interesting ways they've done it has to probably be Dragon Quest Monsters Joker, because I really like the scouting mechanic. If you don't know what I'm talking about, basically how the game works is that you encounter monsters over the overworld, like Pokemon, and to get them to join your team, you have to scout them. And to scout them, you have to, like, impress them by having a show of strength. And it doesn't kill them, but it is just, you do a bunch of damage, and depending on, like, your stats, if you buff them, you can get probably decent monsters by just being really tough. It's cool. It's a lot better than, like, the way Metabots does it. Oh, okay. Okay. And which game is that you're referring to? Oh, damn it. Man, I wanted that. Because I don't think I know every single, like, game dev. You know what? Yeah, okay. It's only been 40 minutes, wow. Plucky Squire. Oh, yeah, I think I've seen that. Yeah. I think I've seen that. forget where I saw it though. I think I might have seen it in someone else's server. Like, I haven't seen like anything about it, but I know the name at the very least. Yeah, I would like to see. Let's see if I can find some chicken. Ah! 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 Oog. Then I'm gonna be dead as a doornail in about 10 seconds. Oh, maybe? Possibly? Come on. Where's the chicken? Where's the chicken? Yeah, I'm dead. Unless... Nope, let's go. God damn it. Oh, I hate when that happens. That's dire. I don't remember what I said that made you respond that way, but that's dire. Alright, King Bible? Now let me upgrade. Maybe I should drink some water. Delicious. I know this isn't like a nuclear take or nothing, but what is it about room temperature water that just sucks so much ass? Oh, okay. With the chickens, okay. I haven't owned any animals since, like, I had a pet dog when I was younger. I think I would like to have a pet again, though. Maybe like a cat or something. Wait. Probably won't be for a while. Because where I'm at has a strict no pets. I still don't know what's like best for this game yet, but that's how I feel like starting out a roguelike is like, okay, what's good? And I know there's a lot of like good items that I like to have, but like there's a lot of stuff that just kind of sucks that I haven't really unlocked a lot of the better stuff yet. I guess sucks isn't the right word, I just probably don't know how to use it effectively. Yes, Ooh, MP Tome. I'll take that. Like, I remember that, like, I remember getting told stories about, like, raising chickens to just eat them, and I don't know if I can physically do that. Physically or emotionally. I don't know if I can physically raise a creature and then just kill it for food. That sounds fucked up. There's this, like, one story I remember that was, like, told about, my grandfather specifically, where it was, like, I think her and her family got, like, a bunch of baby chicks, I think, for Easter that are, like, multicolored. And I guess they just kind of thought they were supposed to be a pet, and they come back one day, and I think my grandfather had just, like, eaten them. It's like, damn, cold-blooded. Yeah, right? I know that, like, speaking of, like, just killing animals to eat them, a tradition at the household I am in, low-key, is just getting the crabs as they're alive and just steaming them, like, while they're alive. And I think at, like, one point, I was just kind of, I guess, overly, like, empathetic in a way that one time, and I felt bad about him, just kind of taking him out like that, and then I got yelled at because of that, and it's like, I guess I get it, but like, come on. Just gonna get more of the pentagram. But I guess it's just it's a different kind of thing for me, because I guess I kind of just am a little bit over-emotional sometimes. Like, I think I've told this story where I was playing this Pokemon ROM hack, and it was the Team Rocket one, where you have to, like, start the game by taking, like, a little girl's Pokemon, and when you do that, like, the girl just starts crying about it, and I'm just like, man, I can't play this. I can't do this. So I just stopped playing it. I haven't played it since. Like, it's different from, like, the Coliseum games where you're, like, rescuing Pokemon that are, you know, messed up and evil and are made that way. You're just taking some little girl's Pokemon. And it's... I don't know. I feel bad about, like, taking, like, also morally bad choices in video games, too. Like, I feel bad, you know? But, like, I do have a hard limit sometimes. Like, I think I was playing Sinking City, a game that I think Vs beat recently. I would probably be just... I would have done the same things they did in, like, what's it called? There's a word for it. Like, forged evidence against this gross racist. No, not this gross racist. The dude who tried to get his mom killed. That's what it was. Sorry for spoilers, but... It's such a funny thing you can do. I think some crimes are funny, and there should be, like, a statute of limitations on funny crimes. Like, Your Honor, my client was merely doing it for the vine, like that kind of shit. Like, sublime. And by that I mean, like... I mean, like, things that are, like, just funny, like... running through an NFT, like, place with a big magnet, that should be a do-it-for-the-vine crime. Like, scamming someone who falls for NFTs, that's an LOL crime. I can't save, but I'm gonna follow, have a good stream. Thank you! I appreciate it. Yeah! Yeah, we should. That's why I'm saying we should run through an NFT place with a big magnet. Hey, well, again, Flora, what's up? Like, I'll admit, I hit Wacka the first time when I was a kid. I don't know, and the only reason I've done it recently, playing the Paper Mario randomizer, is because they might have a good item, but I wouldn't do it, like, any other time, I think. as good of an item that is, it's like, that is kind of fucked. Yeah, they are! I don't know if you were here for it, but Nick put out a bunch yesterday. Or just at least announced it. And it's like, really? Really? This is what, really? Oh, man. Yeah, just the dude, it's only a prank clause. Just do it for the Vine clause. Making a Nazi eat the curb also falls under that clause. Like, eat curb, you fucking loser. But, Your Honor, I merely did it for the Vine. Who are you to judge me, Your Honor? Your Honor, he merely ran into my fist. It's his own fault, Your Honor. You have to understand. Yeah, I have to fix everything. Everything's still not, like, up to stuff with the bot yet, but I'll work on fixing stuff here and there. Especially as far as the, what's it called, the chat, chat client, basically. Chat client. The chat overlay is what I'm trying to say. Ah, no, dude, please, come on. Chicken. Okay. I really probably should have put some stuff in the speed. I'm regretting not doing that. Your Honor, have you considered that the prosecution kind of had it coming? Your Honor, you have to understand. Now you have to understand, the defendant merely ran into my fist. Level 10 that they have? I think it's level 10 that they evolve at. I legit can't remember. Your Honor, have you considered the idea that it was really base to do at the time? Your Honor, my client merely wanted to show appreciation by high-fiving his face with a metal bat. Your Honor, this is very easy to understand. Your Honor, wouldn't you have done the same? Don't you think he had it coming? Oh my god. Literally all the skeleton warriors coming out to play. Woo. What was I thinking about? I was thinking about something recently. No, I'll work on this. To unlock something. What was I thinking about? It was something kind of stupid. Yeah. It was mostly about, like... This is gonna be one of the dumbest things I can say in a while, but it's about Archie lore. So I was thinking about, like, Riverdale, which is not a good way to start a sentence, but bear with me. And how, like, I'm kind of surprised how much effort they actually put into making it somewhat true to the actual source material. Dude, what the fuck does that mean? Don't worry about it. No, I should explain a little bit. Like, they even got, like, what I'm referring to is that they actually got the gang names right for it. For Riverdale, which is hysterical to me. I think the Serpents and the Warriors are both, like, gangs they use in that, and... it's ridiculous. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Wish I got the pentagram on this run, but I guess we're gonna win. Unless something stupid happens. Which is always on the table, you know? Oh, maybe not. I think we're good. Like... It kind of impresses me just, like, how sometimes the worst thing you've ever seen is somehow true to the source material. And, regrettably, one thing that's actually pretty close to source material as far as it's trying to go for is the MCU. They're trying to be close to the Ultimates universe, which is why they're using the Nick Fury that's supposed to be based on Samuel L. Jackson for that. Which makes me exhausted if they ever get around to adapting Miles Morales. Which I hope they don't. I hope it stays entirely locked to, like, the cartoons instead. Oh, sick. Ooh, we're getting slow down. Logging at that loot. At least I'm doing, like, shit tons of damage, I suppose. Luck really comes in handy. I should really be buffing luck a lot more. Honestly. Oh. Are you winning? Kind of? Also, I like all your ellipses. Are you doing okay? If not, me too, champ. Me too. I'm trying to unlock something, but I've only got the pentagram now, so... Big wonder if I'm gonna get the actual upgrades I need when I level up again. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Bye. See ya. How you been today, Jonesy? Oh, you're probably just typing it out, but hope you're doing well. Chronic illness, malaise. Okay, thanks for stopping by, Chris. See you later. I've also been feeling like a little bit of just fatigue in general lately. I don't know if it's because I've been like just emotionally exhausted or I have chronic fatigue. It might be both. I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you. I'm not an expert. You might be though. But since symptoms are very sparsed out and vague, it's hard to really get a definite answer. Also, I know you're not a doctor, so a lot of it is just me tracking wise at my own expense in a way that's not like mean. Anyway. Ah! I'm dying, Squirtle. But yeah, I've been messing around with new commands and stuff, so nothing. It's not like all up to snuff just yet, but we're getting there, I think. Come on, please. Oh, come on. I actually kind of want to run a D&D campaign, actually. I want to run it with, like, the 14 classes, the Final Fantasy 14 classes. Like, that'd be actually pretty fun. If I didn't, like, run one, I wouldn't mind just running a Red Mage. But I wouldn't mind, like, trying to play DM. I still want to do that, like, Toku-themed campaign at some point, but that won't happen for a while, I don't think. I made this post in Fish, I never talked about it publicly, but there was a bit ago who people keep using chronic fatigue, but they mean extended fatigue because CFS is like a specific diagnosis and meaning. Okay. My mistake. Sorry. I guess that's what I mean then. I apologize. But I'm not sure if it's like comorbid with like anything else that I have and like fucked up brain. But, you know, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, hey. I'll try to bug you about, like, game dev stuff later on. Or you can just bother me, because I don't know, I would rather work on your time. That's not really wrong. But CFS is a grab bag, that doesn't mean you're tired of the time, docs don't know why we gotta have a name the categories you under. You might as well just be something disease, yeah. I suppose so. Speaking of, like, fucked up, made up diagnoses, I am, like, kind of impressed. I managed to get, like, a doctor that diagnosed me with, like, ADHD and not, like, some stupid bullshit like ODD or whatever. I am kind of glad, actually. But I feel like, you know, black people get ODD diagnoses instead of ADHD diagnoses a lot of the time. In case you don't know, ODD stands for, I think, Oppositional Defiance Disorder or something like that. Yeah. Probably some form of quackery, if I had to guess. It's one of those things where it's just like, hey, we don't want to give you this diagnosis because fucked up reason, so we're not gonna give it to you. Here's this diagnosis instead. turn up the music a bit. 1 second. Like, as far as diagnoses go, it's a step below like fibromyalgia and a practical usefulness, which is a zone where I cannot care less deal with self-diagnose myself with it. I see. Well, you know infinitely more about me when it comes to this kind of shit, so I'm just gonna have you be the expert. I don't know nothing. I remember there was like a time where I was just kind of big into trying to find like answers to diagnoses and stuff like that to try to apply it to me. Not because I wanted to like pathologize myself, because I didn't know what was wrong with me, you know? That shit's scary and weird. Being a child and not knowing what's wrong with you. Oh, I wanted that. Like, I remember there was this time I was in, like, high school, and I was getting along with this person who, like, self-identified with, like, Asperger's syndrome and stuff like that. I don't know if it was self-identified, but at least said that as much. That's what I'm trying to say. And I was, like, at that point wondering, hey, am I autistic too? And it was just like, I guess it was one of those hard things. Is this a Are You Winning run? I do not know. Your guess is as good as mine. Ah! But we're doing shit, I guess. I'm trying to go for unlocking stuff and not actually win, so... I remember I had like a couple arguments with like her and her friend. They were like a grade below me. And I think a reason I knew them is because the girl I was referring to was part of this writing class I was in when I was in high school. Like, it was like my second to last year, I think, or second to last or last year. I don't recall at all. Where's I going with this? Brain at risk. Point is, I think it was just like a weird like conversation about just like, why do you want to claim having this thing? I don't like having this thing. It's like, I want to know what's wrong with my fucked up brain. Has anybody coined autistic gender yet? Yes. I don't mean that. I'm not trying to say that as like exhaustively. I just mean yes, people have done that. I'm not sure as far as like a doctor or anything, but people have said that before. They've made genders for like everything under the sun you can imagine. Same with like sexualities and stuff. I think generally speaking, there's a lot to be said about gender expression and stuff like that. Where it's like, hey, got a misword for it. That's all right. I don't have anything against that. But some shit like circumgender is just like, dude, what are you doing? Come on. Like, I know it's like a troll post, but like, come on. Don't fall for that, please. But people are impressionable. So I wasn't in high school. I was in primary school. At least I have no avenues for persuasion usually weren't in my grade. It might have just been my experience, but like I kind of had stuff like that when I was younger because because I was in a private school for most of my early schooling, so I was able to interact with a lot of different people of like various ages because they were just like in the hallways and stuff like that. There were like floors dedicated to certain like grades, and it was kind of like drastically inconsistent is the best way to put it. Yeah, like I said, I think that some genders just don't make any goddamn sense. Like circumgender is just like stop. But like, and on side of that, I got no problem with it. I ain't got no problem with it. No issue from me. So there was like this one time when I was in grade school that I was, I think it might have been like a school project that just asked me to do it. Where it was like, hey, wanna read to these kids? And it was like, I guess? I don't remember how it even happened, but I guess it just kind of happened. Some kind of weird happenstance. Where I was just kind of, brought in to help, the people working with, children of teachers. Because they had, like, a little daycare for, children of, like, the teachers who worked there. So... I have to admit, it was, fun, though. I've told a couple stories of going to private school. One of the teachers' kids said when their kids, they were too young. Because the school is, was K to 12 when I was there. I don't know if it's the same way anymore. But, these are, like, actual babies, like, toddlers. Little infants, right? They aren't, like, grade school age. I think they eventually transitioned there, but... No, I know one teacher's kid did. But I don't know about everybody else. They're, like, really, really young. Yeah. I've told the story of, just being at, that private school, though. I think I've told the story of, our librarian would take some of the lower school kids, to her, like, house, I think? It was like a chaperone trip, basically. Because she had, like, this really, really big house. She had, like, a pool. She had, like a woods, like, near her home and stuff like that. And you just kind of explore there, and it was really fun, actually. That was, like, a couple of, like, one of the biggest trips that I really remember. There's a couple of like, grade school trips that I remember. There was that one. There was a time we went to, like, the quarry, and I got, like, a bunch of rocks. Like, I got a sample of coal from there and stuff like that. It's, like, long since gone by now, but, you know, it was cool. I don't know if I ever told this story. I don't think I did. There was this one year that, I was a kid in summer camp. And, my father was also working for a, different summer camp that had, like, actually way better trips. I'm not gonna mince words here. And I would just sometimes just get dragged along to go there. Oh, I'm dead. Hey, I unlocked something. Nice. Let me do one more run that'll boot up Digimon. And, I remember one of the trips we went on that sticks out in my mind specifically, was both a trip to go to this, theme park in the Poconos and the balloon festival trip. Like, a lot of the trips I think we went on as a part of this thing were like, hey, you want to go here? Wake up at the crack ass of dawn. Like, we're talking 5 in the morning, and I'm like 12. Maybe even younger than that. The trip was cool, though. The theme park specifically. Because I remember I went on this one water slide. And this water slide was marketed as being completely pitch black. What's the goal of this game? Basically, it's just to unlock stuff. It's got no real gameplay loop. It's just unlock stuff, go to new areas, etc. It's a roguelike. Jonesy. Well, okay, but she was a teacher. First of all, she was a librarian at the school. First of all. Second of all, like, did I or did I not say that I was in private school from 1st grade to 8th? Like, I don't know what else to tell you, homie. Like, yeah, it was weird. Like, look at where we are. Literally private school from 1st grade to 8th. I think I got suspended like 4 times. It actually wasn't a hell yeah. A lot of it was just because I was like a child with anger issues, and if you know a thing or two about some of the things that I've had to deal with, you'll understand probably why. But that's beside the point. The point is, I got suspended because I was like always like picking fights and shit. Like, this was like a ongoing thing until like I got old enough and I was like, wait, this sucks, you know? But like, I almost got suspended, I almost got kicked out of the school as like an actual toddler, I think, for biting people. I think the only reason I didn't get, like, suspended is because, like, my mother knew the person who, like, ran the place. Hey, don't look at me. You know? I just live the experiences. I don't understand them. You know? I just live here. But yeah, there's there's a couple other memories I just have floating around in my head that I'm having flashback in like rapid succession. Ugh. Some other thing I need to put away though, but I don't want to talk about a lot of them. One of the big memories I have though is like being a child, and I went to like this like Christian daycare from, I think, age like 3 to 5, and I remember it specifically for like 2 big reasons. One is like getting one of those gold like Pokemon cards, like the Mewtwo one from like somebody who worked there, and the other one was like, what was the other one? Right. One of the teachers would constantly play Iron Giant. That was the other one. I remember anyone getting suspended from my school, to my knowledge, was an uppity rich public school that won a lot of rewards for doing good standardized tests, whatever the hell they give out school awards for. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I got suspended a bunch of times. I stopped just doing that stupid shit, like, eventually, and I just mellowed out. Like, man, those years were rough. I remember taking, like, a bunch of the standardized tests, though, for, like, being in grade school, though, because, like, the only reason I really remember it is because, like, they had it every year. Which I guess is, you know, the point of a standardized test, but, like, I don't know, it was very much like SAT light. You know, it was bizarre in its execution. What else was I mentally just trying to remember stuff? Like, I only was really, I think I was really only sentient fully when I, like, I don't know. I don't know if I ever really was. I'm trying to think. I think I fully became, like, self-aware at, like, age 15, 16-ish. And then, like, it only started to snowball from there. Where was I? Like, I really just remember a lot of stuff, though, from when I was, like, that little. A lot of it just being, like, I guess memories associated with it. At least the area in question. I've talked about it a little bit, but I don't want to get into it here. It's a lot. I know I, like, had to probably reconstruct myself multiple times. There was the time, I think, after I was, like, that young, when, the thing I'm alluding to happened, and then there was the other time when I was, like, 18 that I had to reconstruct myself from scratch. That was rough. Like, I've always just been kind of self-aware in a way that's kind of just necessitated some degree of, like, bizarre dissociation. And it's never really been comfortable. But, like, I don't know. I feel like I mentally have, like, a weird-ass, like, neurological save point. If that makes any sense. Where, like, when I'm, like, mentally detached from my body, my brain flashes back to that point. This is weird conversation to be having, but, like, I don't know. I have to have something to fill the air, and it's not like I'm talking about anything specifically. It's just about weird brain shit. But yeah, it's surreal every time. It's not been that big of a deal now, I think. Well, that has been me, I feel like, at least going back to that point specifically. I got something after surgery one. That's when I got on the internet and discovered your notification system. Like, oh, okay then. Yeah, I kind of got that point too when I was like 15, 16. That was a time and a half. Just kind of going, hey, I can just be this. Okay, this is me now. Cool. Pog. And then I was still just kind of bizarre and disaffected until like I had to, like I said, reconstruct myself from scratch. Like probably like after I was 18. I think my big fear, like 3, 14, and then 18. I think those are the big 3 for me for reconstructing. Okay, cool. Get smoke. Damn it! I needed that. Yeah, I understand what that's like. Where it's just like, I kind of got, like, both, in a way, which was both, like, I guess, overestimating just, like, you know, how old I am, and also, like, infantilization. It's fucked up. Getting both at once is really lame. Get the chicken, please. Oh, it's not chicken. Alright, I'm gonna get this down. Put it back down a little bit. I need to level up like yesterday. Ah! No! And I'm dead. Let me try one more. That was bullshit. like... I remember I was, like, given a lot of, stuff when it comes to just, like, being overestimated and stuff. Like, being told that I was a young adult at, like, 11 did a number on, like, me as well. That reminds me, I was gonna start that book on the origin of family today, then I spent the day in pain. I'm sorry to hear that. Hope we can get to read that book soon. I should be doing more reading. There's like a couple of books I wouldn't mind like actually picking up. Like, I feel like I wasn't really a young adult until like now. But like getting called it at like 11. Books can be good. I would like to do more reading. I would like to read, like, more theory and whatnot. Young adult means nothing, like 30 is young adult. Yeah, but listen. It's one of those things, right? Where, like, you're a little baby child, and you're autistic, and you have, like, weird brain stuff, and your response to a lot of different negative stimuli is just to start bawling, and people yell at you saying, you're an adult, aren't you? Stop crying. It does a lot to your brain. I'm trying my best not to just go into too much, but sometimes these things kind of slip out. Oopsies. I'm dropping that subject, I think. Yeah, but like calling a child a young adult is fucked up. You know? Yeah, probably for the best. I guess a lot of it is also just like, you know, the way that this country just kind of treats you. But yeah, that's it. What kind of books do I like to read? Yeah. Well, we have to workshop what that emote will look like. Listen, if it needs be, you can just, we can just workshop the idea and I'll work on it. Where was I? Right, what kind of books I'd like to read? I would like to read a lot more, like, just general theory, a lot more, like, history of stuff, like... As much as I know it'll probably just end up making me sick, I want to read a lot more about, like, black history in general. But I think it would just, like, make me way too mad, I feel like. Because, like, there's a bunch of different things that I've, like, looked at and read and seen that made me just go, dude, what the fuck, actually? You know? Genuinely. But, I probably should also just read, like, more non-fiction as well. Or at least, like, non-science fiction, non-fiction. Part of me really doesn't want, like, the whole people who think that fan fiction is real literature crowd to work more in the writing industry. Like, I don't want that, like, at all. The Maryland Public Library has one book that Ursula K. Le Guin that isn't a part of a series, reflects in her blog post. I want to read it, and I read it and enjoyed it, but I want to read a series. Yeah, that's fair. Being a standalone book, like, we were talking about it earlier, but, like, everything has just become, like, nothing but, like, sequels and remakes and reboots and rehashes, and I'm over it. I'm so over it. as much as I joke and say I would love a sequel to, like, ZX and ZX Advent, like, I'm sure somebody is working on, like, a spiritual successor to it. So, I'll be fine. I'll survive. And if no one works on it, I'll make one. Fuck it. I'll do it live. Like, I kind of have a doc I haven't really been working on for that either. Like, I have a lot of video game idea design docs I haven't even touched in, like, years. When was I do it live moment? Was it 2006 or something? I don't know. It feels like it's a rustling thing. Oh yeah, now we're talking. And you know, I'm here saying, oh, everything's sequels and shit now, and I'm here going, yeah, but what about Street Fighter 6? So look at that, like, it looks great. Ugh. Like, when I say that, like, I'm not a, I'm not speaking, when I'm talking about this stuff, I'm not saying it as somebody who's, like, on a high horse going and lording over people. I'm saying that as somebody who's also deeply entrenched in this degree of brain rot. It's not healthy. Bill O'Reilly? Oh, that was? I thought it was wrestling. I mean, it's got all the essential points. Racism, people yelling, kayfabe. Bill O'Reilly is there. Vince McMahon is there. It's all there at the end of the day. I'm gonna give the steel chair on Fox. I'm sure eventually. I hope soon rather than later. I would tune in a Fox on the regular if it meant some chub would get hit with a steel chair. By God, it's Ben Shapiro off the top rope. Hitting him with a special move. For the sake of argument. the devil's advocate. This bit sucks. I'm dead. Alright. Let's play some Digimon. I'll play this more though. I really want to get better at playing this game.